So guys, in this video we will discuss about this firewall. Actually I have to tell it in the networking fundamentals video, but however this I will cover in this section. So in the next videos you will see the command line interface for the Linux of the firewall. So first let's see what the firewall is. So this is the software firewall, and this is installed in your operating system by default. So even Windows 7, Windows 10 comes with default firewall. So what the purpose of the firewall is, it will allow or block the connections based on the rules. So the connections going from the PC to the outside internet are called outgoing connections. So you can see this is outgoing connections. So the connection is going from your computer to the outside internet, and this is called outgoing connections. And the connections coming from internet to your computer are called incoming connections. So it's pretty straightforward, the terminology. So I'll write incoming. So how this firewall say distinguish between the connections is, you need to write some rules. So the rules which you write for outgoing connections are called outbound rules, and the rules which you write for the incoming connections are called inbound rules. So let's say an example. Your computer have to access the internet. So for that you need to allow the port number 80, right? So you will allow the port number 80 on this computer in the outgoing connections. You will set the rule called outbound rule, in which the port 80 should be open and allowed for outgoing connections, and you can also set the same rule for incoming connections, because generally the web servers set in the web pages in the port number 80, right? Also for 443, say that's really does not matter, because most web servers uses the port 80. So you need to set some outbound rules and inbound rules, so that this firewall will allow the connections to and fro from computer to internet. So let's assume that this port number 80 is not there in the any of the rules. So whenever a server or a computer wants to connect to this our computer on the port 80, if there is no inbound rule, then it will simply drop the packet. It will not allow the packet pass through this application. So there should be incoming or inbound rule for the port 80. And similar way, if there are no outbound rules about a particular port, say 1 2 3 4, then this firewall will not allow if there is no outbound rule with the port 1 2 3 4. So that's all about these basics. Now let's talk about from pen testing point of view. So you can also define some ports, say 1 to 1000, and those ports will only be restricted by the firewall, I mean allow or disallow, and remaining ports will be blocked by firewall, right? So in general we will create the MSF Venom payload with 4444, right? So you cannot guarantee that this 4444 port is in the incoming rules or the outgoing rules. So in that case our payload will not execute. So for that, what we want to do is, we will change the port number of this 4444 to 80, because we expect that this client computer will connect to the internet via browser. So that's why we assume that port number 80 will be open, and the firewall will just allows the connection via this port 80, and it does not check whether it's outgoing or incoming, even though we will be creating the reversal that will be outgoing from this firewall. So it will not become a problem anymore. So we use port 80 in the next video to create the payload on this port. So I hope you have understood all these firewall basics. Now let's go ahead and see how these rules look like. Open the control panel in Windows 10 and you can see there Windows Defender firewall. As you can see, my firewall is on for the private networks and public networks. So this is just on-ing and offing, and you need to click on this advanced settings. So now a window will open. Now what you can do is, here you can configure the rules. You can click on this inbound rules and it will show you the default inbound rules the applications have been added. So whenever you install a computer with whenever you install a new software, it will ask for allow access via to public networks, private networks, allow yes or no. So you will keep you will say yes. So whenever you type yes, then the firewall rule will be added to this rules. So these are the inbound rules. So inbound rules means any outside any outside computer connecting to your computer, and you can create a new rule by using this new rule. Click on this and you can see what type of rule would you like to create. Whether you want to control the program, suppose say chrome.exe, edge.exe, I want to set the rules for the program. So I can set the rules whether it should access the internet or not, and this port rule that controls connections for TCP or UDP port. And we are going to see this one port and click next. And what we can do is we need to apply this to TCP or UDP, and we need to specify the for number of ports it want to apply. Let's say 4000 to 5000. So all on these ports, what I want to do, click on next. So I want to allow the connection from the outside computer to my computer or block the connection. So just forget about this needs authentication, so we don't see this one. Okay, consider only these two options, allow and the block. So whenever I choose this block the connection, so any computer with the service port 4000 in between 4000 and 5000, then that connection will be blocked. Click on next and you can say domain private or public and click next, and you can set a name for this inbound rule like this. You can see any desk, battlefield 1, etc. So I don't want to set this rule, but I will set this rule in the next video where we will bypass the firewall. So that's how you create the inbound rules. You need to specify the ports, and you need to decide whether to allow those ports or block those ports. Let me click on the cancel. In the same way you can create the outbound rules. So you can click on this new rule and you can choose the port and you can choose the number of ports. Let's say 899, and you need to specify whether to allow block. So whenever you set the block, any service from your computer will not connect to with this port. So that's why these are called the outbound rules. So we will set some rules in the next videos, and then we will see how to bypass all these rules. So that's all for this firewall basics video. I hope you have understood.